Alrighty guys, as you can bring us into the Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be parts 1 and 2 combined into one. Just one big part for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket edition, that will be linked in the description down below. I apologize for the late delivery of this. You can see right here, we're at 23 out of 25 TP, almost completely maxed out on the TP range right here. This is the team we are going to be using. It's Sagas from the movies. Now, I am going to be putting up the graphic right here just in case you guys want to see what some of the replacement options would look like for this team. On the right hand side, of course, you're going to see the boost replacements for the S tiers, for your Z tiers, and then just replacement units in general. Obviously on this team, a better option for your green unit is going to be that Green God Goku, who's recommended at 7 stars or above. I do not have that guy at all, so our replacement here is going to be this Magenta. This Magenta was put on the team upon Doom's recommendation. So before I choose my teams, I actually do talk to people before just throwing him there. So Doom actually recommended this guy. He likes him. He gets a guaranteed super attack, essentially, right? Kind of. At the start of the turn, if there's 3 enemies or less remaining, he activates his green card. On the green card activation, he gets 100% to special move gauge. We have Garlic. This is a strike-based team, by the way, so make sure everyone's set over to strike, which I have not done already. And then, for the most part, most of these units we've used before. Like Pan we've used before. All 3 of the Beast Gohans we've used before. Garlic we've used before. The boost units we have not used before. I haven't used this Broly, I haven't used this 13, and of course I haven't used the Magenta. So there is going to be a little bit of a skill issue going on, right? Or I wouldn't say skill issue, but it's just lack of experience with those 3 units in particular. But I have more than enough faith in the Gohan units, and especially with Garlic, like helping us not get stunned. I think that's going to help out a lot. Make sure you guys are putting on your equips before you start the fight. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do so. Oh, and another thing that I've started doing, obviously, you guys don't have to do this. It's going to differ, especially because of your friendship rank. You're going to have to take that into factor. But I guess I'll put this up here just for your guys' viewing pleasure. I don't know. Let me know if this is helpful or not. I've calculated all my my key restore speeds, so my attack orders for each turn for all of my units, like literally all of them, all 8, even the backup units theoretically, right? So this is what my attack orders would essentially look like. As you can see, for the first 3 turns, no matter what, the blue Beast Gohan's attacking first. Right behind is the yellow Gohan, and then but on turn 4, the red Beast Gohan is going to be attacking first, right? So this kind of like helps me out a little bit. I can kind of just refer back to this. Alright, so for the first fight we're going up against is a 3-fist difficulty fight. It is going to be up against the Majin Buu Saga. Okay, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. I'm going to put a blue on backup, and I'm going to put the Pan on backup. I know this looks weird putting Broly in the key restore speed tile, but if I put him right here, he's going to attack right after my Beast Gohan, so I'll have my yellows attacking together right there, right? So with that being said, the Deborahs are your high priority here, so I'm going to go for this Deborah first, because he stuns you on turn 2, and then the red Deborah. And then after that, I am going to go for the Pweep Pweep. He does have a strike cover change for the blue Deborah, unfortunately, so it is what it is, right? We're gonna go for him, then we're gonna go for the fat Boo. He's going to be debuffing our middle row. It's okay though. The only reason why I'm not concerned about it is because Garlic Jr. is right there, and he's gonna be able to cancel those debuffs, so it's fine. And then the EX Boo, and then the last unit is going to be this Majin Vegeta right here. Alright, so definitely a very easy fight right there. Only thing that sucks is we used the Magenta super attack and we used the Ultra Beast Gohan super attack. I mean, this guy, he has his, and he's building up on his, so I guess it's alright. But definitely could have went better. 849,000 to start it off. Next is to the left of us, 4-fist difficulty fight against this, it's like a story mode, or event exclusive, or Legends Original. So this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. So I'm a little bit scared of this guy super attacking the Goku / Bardock unit. So we're gonna put him on backup, right? And then we're gonna take out one of our red units. We're gonna take out a yellow unit, and then we're gonna go ahead and just proceed like this. All right, so attack order, I am gonna go for the Goku Bardock. Remember, if you blue card him, they will blue card you right back. So you better make sure that that blue card will kill. Or just try to avoid hitting him with the blue card, right? So we're gonna go for him first, and then we are gonna go for the Giblet, the Saiyan in red, Shallot, this Bulma who has a strike cover for the Zaha, who will be targeted last. All right, we slammed that team very, very easily. 974k. Pretty good, I would say. And Garlic has a super attack, which is good. We did burn both of these super attacks, though, unfortunately. All right, so next is to the right of us, 5-fist difficulty fight against all Kid Gokus with Daimaku. That dude is actually really, really good. He's going to be one of our high priorities. All right, so this is the team formation we'll use here. I'm going to take out one of my green units just because there's the double purples, and then we can bring in the double yellows, and I can give this guy the key restore speed since we know he's going to be attacking with our yellow beast Gohan, which can be a little bit helpful here, right? So another thing to keep in mind that there's a lot of debuffs going on right here from the red Super Saiyan Goku. He's debuffing this whole column right here, and then this whole column right here that you're going to see, and so you can't avoid all that. That only leaves 3 free slots, which is going to be the middle slots, and we already have those filled, so you're going to get hit with those debuffs regardless. So for attack order, I do want to go for the Path Goku first, especially since our yellows are going to be attacking early on, and then our Android 13 attacks last into our Blue Beast Gohan, so I think we should be able to get the red unit out of the way, and then we can go for the Daima Goku, and then we can go for the this GT Goku, and then we can go for the base, and then this one at the end. This dude does nullify 1 blast arts for the blast base teams out there. Alright, so I completely forgot we didn't even bring Android 13 into that fight. I don't know why I was like planning for him to be in that fight. Either way, we got a built-up super attack with this guy and a built-up super attack with that guy. So huge. I will 100% take that. Alright, so next is a 4-fist difficulty fight. It is to the left of us, or alternatively, you can go against this 3-fist difficulty fight. This fight is actually a little bit more difficult for strike teams, so let's avoid that and let's go over here. Okay, so this is the team formation I'm going to use here. So these guys on backup right here, I actually am going to sacrifice him not getting the ultimate arts. Yeah, not getting the ultimate. That way he can just super attack first and foremost, right? Because as of right now, my Blue Beast Gohan is faster than him. So we're going to go ahead and just do this. And for attack order, I think we just take this guy out, right? We take him out with our Ultra Beast Gohan, then we target the tag units. That'll be easy for us. Then we go for the Ginyu Goku, and then the EXs, whichever one you want to go for first. I'll go for the green and then the yellow. All right, so I'm not necessarily mad about this. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I don't know what unit's doing it, but his key restore speed got debuffed, so it didn't even matter if he was in that key restore speed tile. He still attacked after my Blue Beast Gohan. Next is to the right of us, 3-fist difficulty fight against the coolers. This one actually, I think they do a decent amount of damage here, so you have to kind of be cautious. All right, so this is what I want to do right here. I know typically I always want this yellow tile for this guy so you can get the ultimate arts, but I'd rather have the pad support if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. This tile is irrelevant since we don't have any blast units, stuff like that, but we are going to put this guy on backup just so we can hold on to that blue card for the next fight because it's going to be one of our difficult fights. So attack order, I think it's for my attack order specifically, I think getting this guy out of the way is going to help out, and then we go for the red metal cooler, and then this guy right here, the blue metal cooler. And then after that, we'll go for the final form cooler. This guy right here, we're gonna try to get him before turn 4, and then this guy at the very end. All right, that was super easy, bro. Like incredibly easy. Magenta has been super attacking every fight, by the way. He's definitely going crazy, and I'm very appreciative of it. Next is straight above us, 5-fist difficulty fight, Dragon Ball Saga. So this is one of our the first difficult fight we were going to be encountering here. There's 3 greens. 3 greens. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. These 2 on backup. It doesn't really matter if this guy's on key because he's the lowest key restore speed on turn 1, so it's not going to affect too much things on turn 1. That's fine. This guy doesn't need the yellow tile because he automatically does it if there's a PO opponents, and then this guy will guaranteed get his super attack. So attack order here, we're going to go for the launch first, obviously, since Beast Gohan's going to ultimate arts her. Then we're going to go for the DKP who debuffs us, this Bulma who debuffs us, the Piccolo Jr., Yamcha, and then this Goku at the end. We wasted the red beast super attack. I honestly, though, it was a difficult fight, plus They had a lot of greens here. Beast Gohan taking no damage, the blue one, that is. That's a huge W for us, I believe. I think that's fantastic. Next is straight above us, 4-fist difficulty. Oh, this one's easy peasy. Battle of Gods. Free-to-play Whis is annoying, though. Okay, so there's double greens, double purples. Let's go ahead and put these guys on backup, and then team formation is just going to be like this. Right, so again, you really don't want this guy on the yellow tile if there's a powerful opponent, because he automatically upgrades it at that point. Okay, so typically I'm not gonna lie, if you guys aren't confident about killing Whis and Beerus in turn 1, then just go for the Beerus. Because we have Garlic Jr., who's going to mitigate, or he's gonna stop the stun essentially, right? He cancels the stun because he cancels attribute downgrades in normal conditions. For at least 4 spots. He doesn't do it for himself. He's not going to do it for my base Broly. So I'm going to go for this guy first, actually. I'm going to go for him first, and then I'm going to go for the Beerus. I'll report back to you guys if I do kill both of them in turn 1. And then after that, we're going to go for this green Godku. The green Godku, the purple Vegeta, this Beerus, and then the red Goku at the end. Alright, so that one wasn't bad, necessarily. I mean, Broly took a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. It's fine. 1.2 million. We did get the full kill, and we were able to kill both of these guys on turn 1, which was big for us. Okay, so for your next fight, you have this 5-fist fight. The Pink Haired Squad, I don't think this fight is that bad. If you are somewhat intimidated by this fight, or you want something just easier in general, you can go to the right-hand side for this alternative pickup. It is against this kid's fight. I don't think this fight is bad either, but you do have to kill Pan and this Goten before turn 2, or at least the Pan before turn 2 and the Goten before he super attacks you on turn 2. He does have a high Ki restore speed though, so those will definitely be the high priorities, and then Path Q, of course, as well. But we are going to be settling on this fight right here. And this is the team formation we're going to use right here. So I'm going to put this guy on backup. I would bring this guy in, but he has a super attack ready for him, basically. He's at 90%. I want to save that for the next fight. All right, so for attack order, we are going to go for the double greens here. We're going to go for this guy, or for Kiawe. And then we're going to go for the purple 21, the yellow rosé, the red rosé, and then the EX rosé at the end. Alright, so that was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, even with subbing out our blue Beast Gohan for the Android 13, that was pretty solid. Next is the 3-fist difficulty fight to the right of us. This is another difficult fight, the second one out of 3 for the first half at least, and it is against the Gohans, bro. Double Beast Gohan. It's a little bit annoying, a little bit stressful. Okay, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. I'm being completely honest with you. There's 3 blue units here. There's the blue Beast Gohan, the free-to-play Gohan, and the EX Tahan. All 3 of them. So the Tahan, we're taking him last. Free-to-play Gohan, he's strong. He's not the worst thing in the world. And then obviously blue Beast Gohan, he's a threat. I am scared of that, so I'm going to put both of my reds on backup here. I am giving the ultimate tile to this guy because none of the Gohans count as powerful opponent, so he wouldn't be able to activate it on his own. Alright, so attack order, I am going to go for this guy first. Let's ultimate arts him with our blue Beast Gohan. And then we're going to go for this guy right here. And then we're going to go for the free-to-play since we do have PO on our team. We're going to go for the Glasses Gohan, Future Han, and then the EX Tahan at the end. Alright, so that one definitely wasn't the worst thing in the world. We pretty much... This Broly is the only one that took damage for our high tier. That sucks. That is a little bit unfortunate. So we're going to have to just look. Also, I don't have him at Friendship Rank 10. I need to start working on that. For the next fight, you have 2 options here once again. So the main path is going to be this fight. This fight looks incredibly easy. Or you can go for this fight right here. Both of them are easy, right? So either way, either option you go for, you're going to have an alright time. Low-key, I actually kind of want to go for the alternate path here, just because there's double purples with 1 red. I think that Broly could get some benefit being here, right? Our yellow Broly. I think this is the team formation we're going to use right here, so we'll take out these 2 and then work with this. Alright, so attack order, I'm going to go for the Whis first so we can avoid the stun. Then we're going to go for the Frieza. He has the transformation stats. Then we'll go for this Blue Ku. We're going to go for the Golden Frieza, Shisami, and then this Vegeta at the end. Alright, so that was actually perfect. That was beautiful for the yellow Broly specifically. That way he can get a little bit of a heal. The units that did do damage to me, they did little to nothing. So that was a perfect opportunity for Broly there. Next is to the right of us, 3-fist difficulty fight. You do have the double tag scene. We just fought this, so it should be fine. All right, so this is what I am going to use here. Obviously, I don't really want to bring this guy into there, especially since there's a double reds. And then this guy, since we know he has the highest attack priority, his super attack is the most important to start off fights. So we're going to put him on backup. but by doing that, we get to have him attack first, and he's gonna get his ultimate arts off. So honestly, by doing this, I'm very confident that the ultimate arts will be able to just kill this guy, and then we can go for this tag unit, and then circle back around back to the Beast Gohan, kill this guy, the Ginyu Goku, and then we can go ahead and finish off these two. Yeah, well, that one was super quick, super easy. Finished it on turn 3. Yeah, not really much to say about that one, honestly. Next is straight above us, 4-fish difficulty fight against this kids fight once again. All right, this is the team formation we're going to use right here. It's going to be a little bit awkward just because of these key restore speed tiles. I don't want to give up the garlic support, but him being on the key restore speed tile doesn't really change much. Neither does this necessarily, so it should be fine. We're going to put magenta on backup because of the double purples. Obviously, we're holding on to the super with this guy for the boss fight. So our attack order, we're going to go for the Pathku first, and we just gotta pray that the Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku doesn't stun our Yellow Beast Gohan. So we're going to go for Pathku first, then the Green Diamond Goku, then the GT Kid Goku, the Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 1, this one, and then the yellow at the end. So that one was definitely awkward just because Garlic was attacking actually faster than our Yellow Beast Gohan. I didn't expect that. I probably should have, I guess because he starts off at 2,611. And then plus the 18%. So he actually was our first attacker there. It really made it weird. But we still got through it pretty easily. Broly not touched too much, which is what we wanted. Next is our first boss fight against Majin Buu Saga. This fight is going to be rough. This is why everyone recommends a super attack saved for this fight right here. So this is my team formation. I am going to take out a red because of the double blues, and I'm going to go ahead and take out my yellow just because I'm scared of him getting hurt. But other than that, should be okay. I'm gonna do something a little bit risky here since we have the blue Gohan ultimate arts. Let's go ahead and nuke this guy. Then we're gonna go for the Ulton and then defusing Super Vegito. If you're a little bit concerned about this, then just switch out the number 2 and the 3 slot. Just switch them around because you do want to make sure you kill the Goku Vegeta duo before turn 3, otherwise he's gonna transform. After that, we're gonna go for the 18, the Kid Buu, and then the Evil Buu. All right. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever found this fight easy. Look at my health. I feel like we just destroyed this team. Okay, so since this is going to be one big part, resuming off of the last boss fight, we're going to the right of us. It's going to be this 4-fist fight against the Super 13 fight. This one isn't too bad either, honestly. There's just some death buffs here that you have to avoid. All right, so for this one, I'm going to go ahead and take out both of my reds here, just because these two aren't really going to contribute much. There's 3 blues here, and those blues aren't necessarily the most threatening blues that you could go up against. But I don't want to waste a super attack, and I don't really think Pan is going to make a big difference in terms of bringing the damage. I mean, the debuffs definitely will help, the debuffs to support, but I think I'm fine with this. Plus, we have a little tile right here, so we can help Broly just stay alive. An attack order is really simple here, so we just go for the Trunks first. He's going to transform on turn 1, and then we're going to go for the free-to-play 13. We're going to give it Vegito, transforms on turn 2, and then we are going to go, and then we're going to go for the Android 14. This Goku, who does have 1 mitigation, he blocks an attack because he has that little mechanic, right? His green card mechanic. And then we go for this guy last because he does debuff our team's damage received when he dies. All right, super easy fight right there, pretty straightforward. And it shouldn't really come into any difficulties right there. 1.5 million. Broly is still getting some heals there, which is absolutely amazing. Next is to the right of us once again. It is going to be a 3-fist fight. This has double stuns plus a chance of getting super attacked 2 times. So definitely don't sleep on this stage entirely. All right, so this is the team formation we are going to be using right here. We are on fight 15, so you do have to bring out your high tiers. So we're going to be bringing out our Z tier Broly and our S tier Android 13 for the remainder of the season. We're going to put Garlic on backup just because of the triple yellows, and then this guy can go ahead and stay on backup as well. Yeah, we'll keep him on backup. All right, so I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go for the Roshi first. If you can't kill Roshi and Tien before Tien hits you with the stun / super attack, I definitely would recommend going for the Tien first. I'm going to go ahead and try to risk it. We're going to go for the Roshi and then the Tien. Hopefully we don't get super attacked here. I'll update you guys, of course. And then after that, I think we're going to go for this Goku. We're going to go for 17, who usually does get, he has a strike cover for someone. And then we're going to go for the 18 and then the Krillin last. It's important to take him last because he's pretty tanky and he builds up his super gauge pretty fast, especially the more hits he takes, right? So tankiness plus taking too long to kill him will result in him super attacking you. So pretty easy fight right there. Beast Gohan did super right off rip, so it helped out with just eliminating that yellow Roshi. No super attacks really built up here, so definitely do have to keep that in mind. We have a hard fight coming up. Next is straight above us. It is a 4/5 difficulty fight against the droids. Not too worried about this fight, to be honest with you. Should be easy. Alright, so I think this is the team formation I'm going to go ahead and use right here. I'm going to take out this guy specifically just because we're going for a purple unit last, since he does have the barrier mechanic. And then we'll take out this guy as well, just because I feel like it's either you bring in this guy or you bring in this guy, because the 3 Beast Gohans are doing most of the damage and stuff like that, and this guy, or well, this girl, Pan, is keeping, you know, the support, the debuffs, and the HPZ ability buffs, so we can go ahead and keep this guy in good standing in terms of HP. So for attack order, we're going to go for MVP first, and then we're going to go for the tag droids. This guy is going to have a strike cover for someone, most likely, and then we're going to go for the red, the green, and then the barrier 17 at the end. Alright, so that fight was actually a little bit tanky. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but we still got through it. 4.3 million, and we do have the super attack with this guy, super attack with Broly coming up, as well as Pan. So it should be good. Next is straight above us. It is against this. This fight's a little bit annoying, right? It's the Boo team. All right, so I think this is the team formation we're going to use right here. There's double blue, so let's go ahead and take out one of our reds. I'm going to put the Beast Gohan on bench, actually, just because the Pan does have a super attack she's going to be able to use here. And we're going to put in the magenta, because you're going to get the guaranteed super attack once there's 3 enemies or less remaining. And then we're going to get this guy on the sustained damage cut tile, for sure. All right, so for sure we're going to go for the Boo tanks first, right? He does have a super attack on turn 1. And then after that, I think we do go for the yellow Ultra Kid Boo. Hopefully Pan will build up the super attack by then, on turn 2 maybe. And then we're going to go for this guy, because he's going to he's going to stun us on turn 3. We want to make sure we get him out of the way. After that, we'll go for the Boohan. He's going to have a strike cover for someone, the Kid Boo, and then Evil Boo at the end. Alright, so that was the first fight for this season that we've actually had to use the rush right there. 4.4 million. We still did get the full kill. This guy almost got a super attack. That's insane. But yeah, so definitely a hard fight. Broly took some damage right there, but it's a good thing we had him on a sustained damage cut, and I'm sure the HP from Pan helped out as well. Next is straight above us, 5/5 difficulty fight against this, or alternatively, you can go up against this. I don't think this fight is that bad, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this. And this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. Garlic is going to be on backup again. And I'm actually going to put this guy on backup too, just because of the double reds. Ginyu Goku, I'm not too worried about. But you do have the Jace on there. So we're going to go for the tag units first. So we'll go for these 2. Then we're going to go for the Ginyu Goku. We're going to go for the Ginyu. And then we can go like this. That'll be just fine. I would say another pretty easy fight right there. No issues there whatsoever. 6.5 million. Some people did take a little bit of damage though, but this guy got his super attack basically built up. Next is straight above us once again. So we just came out of this fight, right? We kind of already know what to do. And this is the team formation we're going to use right here. So Garlic on backup, obviously 3 yellows, and then this guy on backup as well. I just think the Beast combo with the Pan is going to be a little bit more valuable here. And then for attack order, I'm going to go for the Roshi first. Super 17, or, well, not Super 17, but the MVP 17 does have cover change for the Roshi, unfortunately. We're still going to go for him. And then the Tien, and then we're going to go for the Goku, and then the 17, 18, and Krillin at the end. So surprisingly, we actually did have to use the rush there. I think it's actually good for us to have to use the rush there, though. 6.5 million, we kind of like made the battle extend out. And so we were able to build up a lot of super attacks right here, like especially from this beast, all 3 of the Beast Gohans, even Pan too. So I think that's not the worst thing in the world right there. Next is to the left of us, 4/5 difficulty fight against the pink-haired squad again. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. There's the double green, so I do want to take out one of our blues here. And then there's a couple of yellows here, so let's take out the Garlic Jr. as well. I think this is fine. Pan's still going to be supporting the 2 Beast Gohans up there. And then we're going to bring in this guy just so we can get a guaranteed super attack in there as well. And with that being said, we're going to go for the Amon first, and the Kiawe, the purple 21. And then we're going to go for the yellow Rosé, the red Rosé, and then the EX one at the end. Super easy fight right there. Magenta is like excellent for just cleaning up on turn 3. 7.8 million, did get the full kill. This guy's kind of built up his super attack, but we have like 0% on the red Gohan, unfortunately. Next is straight above us, 4/5 difficulty. Oh, it's the Boo fight, bro. It's gonna be a little bit rough for us. Okay, so this is the team formation I'm gonna use right here. All right, so at this point in the video, this is me talking to you guys from the future. My Broly is dead. And I continue to yap and talk about how, oh, I'm going to still bring in this Broly because I'm still going to be getting that boost percentage. By the time I get to fight 24, I'm looking at my score and I'm a little bit unsure of myself, and I start bringing it up a little bit how I'm worried about not getting to 100k points, or 100 million points. And it is definitely seeming like we're not going to be getting that for this season. Hopefully we still secure that 1000 CC. But I do want to correct myself because I don't want to spread like misinformation about bringing in your dead boost unit, because I do seem to be incorrect on that. So if you go into my battle log, this specifically is the fight in which we die. And we can look at the score details, and you can see my boost character bonus is 382,752, right? That is from my Broly and my Android 13. If we look at the fight right before it, we can go ahead and see it's around the same, right? Similar, right? 382,000. Even the fight before that, you could see the score is 380,000. Obviously, it's going to keep going up and up and up, right? Because you're getting also the win streak bonus and stuff like that. And then I continue to use the Broly after he dies, and you can see the boost character bonus drop significantly to 170k right there. And then over here, we have it at 134k. Right, and then over here we have it at 137k. So I just wanted to be transparent with you guys, and probably the better option here to bring in the B tier character. So I would at least have a unit that's alive doing damage to the enemy team, rather than doing this under the false pretension of him giving me that extra % boost to my score. I kind of want to see how it is without the pan support. Let's see if this guy dies, but we do have insurance, so he's at 65% HP. If just in case he does get to 30% or below, this guy's going to be able to cover change for him. This guy will be able to cover change for him on turn 4. This guy will be able to cover change for him as well. So let's give it our best shot. We're going to use the same attack order as last time, basically. So this guy first, let's try to get him out of the way before he's able to just super attack us. And then the Ultra Kid Buu. This guy right here for sure, then the Red Buu, the Kid Buu, and the Evil Buu. Okay, so we didn't need the rush for that fight. Yellow Broly died, bro. He died. He's dead. He's gone. 7 million, but look at the health level of my other... I think, honestly, a big part of that was just being unlucky. He just took majority of the attacks there. Like, legitimately, most of the attacks were taken by him, unfortunately. Maybe we shouldn't even have brought him in at all, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, too, it could have been the difference between having the pan support on here over this Beast Gohan. So, and we should have saved up a super attack, so that's also my fault. Next is above us, 4th difficulty fight against, unfortunately, this fight right here. This fight, if you remember correctly, we're going to get our strike damage debuffed here. This is the team formation I'm going to use right here. I kind of want to just see how far we can go with just the 5 members here, right? Because, I mean, this guy's dead, obviously, but he's still going to be able to give us the boost, and he's still giving us the Z ability as well. All right, so the first unit we will be going for here is going to be the yellow 18, because she's debuffing us and stuff like that. And then we are going to go for the Kiawe Urine, because she's debuffing the middle row and column for 2 turns, but it's okay because we have Garlic Jr. in the middle right here, right? So kind of don't really care about the debuffs that much. And then go for the Ribrianne after that, Vados, and then Kale. So they taking some damage there, especially Red Beast. 8.3 million, that was pretty good. Next is straight above us. It is a 3-5 difficulty fight against these guys right here. And then this is the T formation we're going to be using right here. We're going to take out Garlic, and then we're taking out one of our blues because of the double greens. All right, so attack order, I'm going to go for this guy first, and then I'm actually going to go for him since our Red Beast Gohan might actually super attack this guy. Then we're going to go for the Kiawe, the 21, the Red Rose, and then the Yellow Rose. All right, super easy fight. Thank God. We need the easy fights, bro. 7.5 million. Did get the full kill. We're chilling. All right, so next fight is... So you have 2 options here. You can go for this fight, which is obviously the easier fight compared to this, which is going to be the Gohan fight. If you're going up against this fight, you better have a blue card saved. We're definitely not going for that. We're going to go for this one right here. And I think this is the team formation we're going to use right here. So Garlic on backup, and then this guy on backup as well, just because of the double reds. All right, so for attack order, I do want to go for the tag droids first, just because we don't have the yellow Beast Gohan into play. And then after that, we're going to go for this guy right here. And then we can go for the yellow, we can go for the red, the green, and then the purple at the end. All right, so another easy fight right there, which is definitely what we need since we're, you know, bringing in a non-unit. 8.9 million, did get the full kill. Should be all right. And this guy has a super attack, essentially. And for the final fight that we are going to go up against is going to be this fight right here, which is the Boo Saga fight. I am a little bit nervous, though, just because of the fact this is going to probably be one of the few seasons, or I can't even remember the last time we had a season where we don't break 100 million points, which is insane to me. As for team formation, though, for this fight, this is what we're going to be doing. Garlic on backup, this guy on backup, and then we do have the pan support for the beasts, of course, and then this guy's probably going to build up a super attack. This guy's going to super attack on turn 1, which is going to be huge for us. We can go ahead and snipe out the Supreme Kai, right? And then obviously this guy will get a guaranteed super attack in this fight around turn 3 or 4. So hopefully, hopefully we get a good enough score by the end of this. And as for attack order, we are going to be going for this guy. We're going to snipe him out of the way. And then we're going to go for this guy because our yellow beast is going to go after a blue beast who's going to one-shot the Supreme Kai, fingers crossed. And then we're going to go for this guy. Remember, you got to kill him before he transforms on turn 3. And then we're going to go for the 18, the Kid Boo, and then the Evil Boo at the very end. And that's going to be our final attack order for this season. And in terms of ranking, as of right now, we're sitting at 410, but that's without the final fight. And I definitely think it's going to go down drastically. So we will definitely see what happens.